Alrighty guys, have you guys ever wanted to reach through walls? Maybe to activate a secret doorway without using hacks or having to download mods? Well, guess what? Now you can essentially create a ghost block of sorts. Now, for this you can grab any block you want and you're going to want to build a wall just like such and add one extra block on top. Next, you want to take your spruce wood stairs or whatever type of stairs in this case, and it's important that it's stairs, and add a staircase just like such. And from there you can essentially add another block on the end of the stairway, and you can place a ladder. Now this is important because it'll trick this block right here into thinking that it's a full block or something, and then you can break it, and from there you can add whatever redstone you want. This could essentially lead up to really cool entrances. But yeah, it will activate the pistons, as you can clearly see. Now, you guys should go try this before it gets patched out, because I am 100% certain that Mojang will definitely patch this out. So go try it for yourselves before it does. Anyway, let's move on to the next one.
Alright, you guys have all heard of the classic Ender Pearl Stasis Chamber, which is basically where, I'm going to give it as a little quick rundown of it, is where you throw an Ender Pearl down a bubble column of water, and it will stay there as long as the chunks are loaded, and if a redstone signal touches it, or somehow it hits a block, it will activate and teleport you there. Now there's a way you can mobilize this idea. So basically it's a tactic in speedrunning called pearl hanging, I believe it's called. You leave a pearl in an unloaded chunk while you can do anything you want. So basically, essentially, all you gotta do is lower your render distance and basically chuck it a long distance away and basically go far away as well. So I could be all the way over here, and make sure your simulation distance is all the way down. I can crank it up all the way up to 15 chunks, which is where I was at previously. Now, it will still not load because technically the simulation is basically the render distance, but it's kind of like the powerhouse behind it. So the chunks are loaded, it's just simulations are not running because I'm not close enough. However, if I were to upgrade my simulation distance back up, I will actually be teleported back towards the Ender Pearl location. Look, I was just teleported. Now that is really cool because you can essentially do mining and anything. So it's basically a way to mobilize the Ender Pearl Stasis Chamber tactic. Have you guys ever built a TNT cannon in Minecraft before? Well, guess what? That TNT Minecraft that you built, it is put to shame against this Wither cannon. Yes, I thought that this was absolutely silly when I first saw it, but guess what? It actually works, and it's really cool. So basically you're going to want to build a little chamber for the Wither just as such. You'll have a 2x2 platform, and then 5 blocks above it you have another platform, and then a little ring surrounding it, and then from there you want to build 1, 2, 3 blocks out with a slab, and then make a 4x4 area of soul sand. Fun fact that 4x4 squares have an area of 16. Mathematicians, don't correct me on that if I got it wrong. Anyway. And you just want to add the rest of the slabs to the sides, and then from there you can just add walls, 3 block high walls. You can make it 4, but 3 is really only that's necessary. And then from there you can start adding water. But if you're on survival, then it's going to be pretty tricky. So what you're going to need is a little wall, just like such. Temporary wall, have any block, and then you just want to place the water on top of this wall. And then from there, you can essentially just break this and turn these all into water sources by placing water on the source. There we go. You have a really good bubble column. Now, once you have your bubble column, you're going to build 1, 2 blocks down, and you're going to do 1, 2, 3. We're going to go 3 blocks down. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks out, and then you're going to break these scaffolding blocks. Then you're just going to build 1, 2, 3, make a 2x2 area again, and increase that 2x2 area vertically by another 3 blocks. And then from there, you can just essentially add trapdoors all along the top edges of this block right here. And then you can add a second one just to keep the golem secure in his little, I'm going to say his dwelling. Because this is where he's going to be dwelling for the rest of his life. It's very sad, I know, but must be done. And then from there, you can build your iron golem or lead it into the cave somehow. And you can push it in there. There we go, or he can walk on its own. And then, just like that, I think you're ready to go. And then from there, you can add a wither in the center. And the way the command is /summon Minecraft wither. And then from there, you can go to spectator mode. And look at that. It's essentially firing a cannon. It's really neat. Now, by adding maybe another wither. Or, and from there you have a really cool cannon. Like, look at this monster. Like, look at that. It's causing so much destruction. Like, look at that. It's causing lag as well, but, I mean, Technoblade. Why aren't you watching my videos? You could have been doing this when you're blowing up L'Manberg on the Dream SMP. I mean, it's pretty effective, I would say. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and with that, we'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye!